Hello, everyone. I am sorry about that. I gotta move this back a little. There we go. So, good news and bad news. I'm going to start off with the bad news because it's actually what I got early this morning. My guinea pig, my only guinea pig I ever had, has died. I don't know how old he was, but I can say probably he was at least 4 years old. And that kind of is hard for me considering the fact that it was basically my first pet other than my cat that I've ever had. But, yeah. Anyway, good news is, because I had recently, this past Monday, I had recently gotten a deck box, and I was very excited about it. Considering the fact that it was roughly $30, I don't regret it one bit. I really don't regret it. For those who are asking why my hair is like this, though, you really want to see? Just don't tell Trudge that I am showing you. I am back to my Yu-Gi-Oh phase, and I think I'm going to Duelist Kingdom. And not only that, for those who probably haven't seen it, the Millennium Puzzle, and not just that, I think I'm ready to go back. I think I'm ready to go back to Egypt. I'll take Pharaoh's place if I have to. I think I'm ready to go back. I got the power of the Pharaoh! I'm just kidding. Not like I would take Pharaoh's power anyway. Not like I would want to. I think he would probably kill me before that happens. But, the box came with, like, all the decks that Yugi and Pharaoh have ever used, and I thought it was about time to show it. So, anyway. The other good news is, I started a new story today. Finally did. And I just thought it was probably about time that I do start it. I didn't know what else to do. I was bored, and I was still upset, so I might as well let it out on something else. Let it out through something else. So I'm starting a Yu-Gi-Oh story of my own. Technically, I already started one before, but technically I started two. One of them I gave up on completely. But this one is called Synchronized World of Duelists. It is actually where you can find all three of the known generations. I'm leaving Zexal out because I personally do not like the idea of a new one after 5Ds. So you have the original Yu-Gi-Oh!, you have Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and you have 5Ds. So, yeah. Anyway, Synchronized World of Duelists does involve only those three, and basically I guess you could say it's like Bonds of Time, but I'd rather not say it like that. Bonds Beyond Time. I'd rather not. But it's where this OC of mine, her name is Yuna, and she is the little sister by 2 years of Yusei Fudo. She winds up losing her memory in an accident. And she spends 4 years trying to get her memory back. And her memory just comes back in bits and pieces. She forgot about her dual runner that she had been writing. She had forgotten about her deck that had been in that dual runner, in her dual disc on that dual runner. She had forgotten about almost everything. before the accident. She forgot about everything that was before the accident. She remembers the accident. She doesn't remember why it happened. She doesn't remember how it happened. She just does not remember that part. She does remember that she crashed into something. That's it. It will take her 4 years to realize that she was actually looking for her older brother, Yusei, who probably in turn was worried about her. Probably was. I wouldn't blame him, though. I'd be worried, too, if I was Yusei. Which, actually, in turn, with this, yeah, I am kind of half of him. But, anyway. Yeah. I wish I could tell you more, but I really don't have a full idea on what I'm going to do with it. Other than use the 4 years that she has, like, have her getting to know the original cast of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, Yugi, Yami. Yami and Yugi this time are, like, completely separate. And Yami and Yugi are the ones still wearing the puzzle, but Yami's the one that mainly wears it. But she meets Yami, Yugi, Taya, Tristan, Joey, and Ryobukura. Or Ryobukura, I should say. And yeah. And Yugi and Yuna become fast friends. And she she kind of sort of has this humongous grudge against Kaiba for some odd reason. It wasn't until 4 years later that Yugi said that, hey, like, that Yugi will probably start saying, hey, Kaiba has a relative that's visiting him. And then Joey's like, he sounds just like, he looks just like Kaiba, he acts just like Kaiba, it's terrifying. I wouldn't blame him either. But then it'll start bringing her memory back. That first memory of it is Jack Atlas. That was one of the first friends she's ever made. She is from the satellite. I should say that. Yuna Fudo is from the satellite, but like you say, she was born in the city. They do not remember their parents. They had been abandoned at a very young age. I think, like Yusei was 2, and she was still an infant. They were just dropped off at an orphanage in the satellite, and that's what happened, I guess. I don't exactly remember what happened in the anime. I need to check that again. I lost track after a whole lot of nothing in the anime. Because I got, like, so frustrated that I wasn't able to catch it. But, anyway. But, yeah. I figured I would start a Yu-Gi-Oh! Story. There is another one that I'm working on. But there are, like, plenty of other stories that I'm working on. Also, a notice, I need to freaking get a synchro deck up. I've got 2 tuners, Junk Forward, and Void Ogre Dragon. I need to find Stardust, though. Stardust would be better in my deck, I think. That'd be nice, going up against my brother, who is possibly just like Kaiba. And, yeah. That'd be interesting. Yusei versus Kaiba. Anyway, I just thought I'd tell you guys about that. And, yeah. It's just been a really hectic day. From the news of Doc. From the bad news of Doc to starting a story. But, yeah. Anyway. I will probably see you guys another time. Later, taters. And you know what I have to say to that? This will be my own personal outro. Thanks to a little Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic. Let's rev it up.